Hello there, I'm Joseph.
And I'm Mariana.
And this is our little 2-year-old Chloe. She just had her second birthday 2 weeks ago. And this is our little pussycat, Ty. And today we are here in front of our farmhouse in central Portugal, just outside of our local town, Fundão. It's about 5 kilometres away from us, and that is in the Castelo Branco region. We're here today because it's been quite a while since we've shown you a full tour of our farm. So I thought it might be a nice thing to do today. Show you around everything, show you everything we've been up to, and yeah. So before Chloe runs off, let's go. So first things first, as we come away from the house, which is just over there behind me, we have this little terrace. We're right on the bottom of the farm here. We're going to start on the bottom and work our way up to the very highest terrace. So yeah, we have our poultry pasture down there with all of our chickens, geese, everything, quail, ducks. What else? Turkeys. Haven't got any turkeys at the moment, but normally we have turkeys down there. And then we come up to the next terrace, and that is the first of our cherry orchards. We have a cherry farm here. Fundão is famous for its cherries here in central Portugal. The cherries here are really prized among the local population, and for good reason too. They produce absolutely amazing cherries. So most of our trees here, as you can see, are dwarf height cherry trees. Fantastic trees. Lots of different varieties. We've got numerous various varieties of cherries here, earlies, mids, lates, and then we have a few here just on this little corner of the orchard that are let to go much higher. The reason for that, as you can see, there's all tyre tracks down here and stuff. That is because we can pull the tractor in here during the cherry season. We can weigh all of the cherries, we can sort them out, collect the buckets from the people that are picking and everything like that, and do all of the stuff here underneath the canopy of the tree. So that makes it nice and shaded, because it is sort of late springtime that the cherries are ready. So yeah, it's getting quite warm at that time of year. Right now, however, it's the end of the year. It's autumn, and that means that it is quite chilly. But yeah, it's probably about 15 degrees today, so it's not that bad. But compared to a couple of months ago when we had the summer, when it was high 30s, low 40s, it's quite different. That's a fact. So this is yeah, like I say, the first of our cherry orchards. So we have close to probably about 350-400 trees in this one terrace here. All of these cherry trees. And then as we go up the farm, there's more cherry orchards further up this way to the east, north that way. So to the east we have the first of our sheep pastures. So we're going to go up there now. Then we have some olive groves as well. We have quite a lot going on this farm. We have a hectare of vineyard as well. So quite a lot, and that's quite nice for a homestead in Portugal. Our homestead here is 4 hectares. It was 3 hectares when we first bought it. Hello, baby. Hello. It was 3 hectares when we first bought it. Wave, say hello. Hello. It was 3 hectares when we first bought it, and then we had to buy another hectare because we have a flock of sheep, and they eat a lot more than I realised. So we had to buy another hectare for them. Yeah, but there's quite a lot going on this farm, and that is really nice, because it means that when one thing is not in season, cherries for example, when there's no pruning or picking to be doing, chances are we'll be doing something else on one of the other type of fruits that we have here on the farm. So now, for example, we've just finished our olive harvest. I'll put some pictures on the screen here so you can see yeah, us picking the olives and stuff. I didn't film it because there was a lot of rain during that week, so we were trying to really take advantage of the good weather when we had it, so that we could get as much picked as possible. Here you can see on the end of this cherry branch here, all of the little buds. Look at that, fantastic. So they will be next spring's cherries. They're all starting to come. So yeah, then yeah, we'll have sort of May time, we'll have all of the cherry blossom here. This mountain, the Serra da Gardunha mountain, is absolutely full of cherry orchards, so it actually looks like a covering of snow at that time of year, which is really fantastic. We can grow a lot here. Like I say, it's actually quite chilly at the moment because we're coming into winter, but as you can see right at the end of this terrace here, we have citrus trees as well, so you can grow quite a lot here, to be honest. Most if not all of the regular types of fruits, not exotic things of course. But yeah, that's enough about fruit for now. I think we should go up and see if we can see the sheep. And then as we get up to the end of the orchard here, we have our sheep just up there in the next pasture. They have numerous pastures to decide where they want to go. Right now they're just here. They've probably come to see what we're doing. Come on, girls. Normally they come running. At the moment, because it's autumn, we have a lot of grass. They're bucket trained, the girls, the sheep, but yeah, when they have a lot of grass and a lot of acorns and things on the floor, they're not necessarily eager to come to us. They will come if I persist and keep shouting, but they're not that eager when they have all of this food around on the floor. And yeah, like I said, the cherry orchards here, there's an awful lot of grass. You can see that, and that is because we are 100% organic on this farm here. Not just with the cherries, but with everything across the whole farm. So that's why there's a little bit more grass here. I actually like it. I think it looks quite pretty, much better than seeing just a barren earth with that's been sprayed within an inch of its life with chemicals. But each their own. But that's the way we like to do it here on the farm. We have lots of fruit trees dotted around, not just cherries, and of course I was saying the vineyard and the olives as well. But we have lots of other types of fruit. So here we have one big fig tree on the terrace wall there, separating the sheep area from the cherry orchard. We can't keep the sheep in the cherry orchard, unfortunately. It'd be lovely if we could, because that would give a use for all of that luscious green grass. But unfortunately we can't, because yeah, the sheep would nibble all of the little buds and everything off of the young cherry trees that they can reach. The mature ones wouldn't be a problem, but off of the young ones they could, so that might be an issue. So yeah, here we have all of the sheep pastures are segregated off with these steel gates. So yeah, the sheep are just there, just up above me, but we're going to try and call them down and see if they'll come. Come on, girls, come on. And then as we come up to here, not sure if you can see because of the sun, we have our sheep there in the vineyard. There's Mariana and Chloe, drinking trough, and then we have the first of our sheep barns, all of their compost bins at the side there, because they produce an awful lot of manure, as I'm sure you can imagine, and all of the hay and straw in there and everything as well, all of their bedding and stuff. So that really composts down nicely, and that goes onto our, hey Chloe. Hey, that goes onto our cherry trees and all of our veg patches and everything. So yeah, fantastic. We made this barn from scratch. I actually have a blog about it on my website, www.farmerforfun.com. We also have all of our properties advertised on there, so you can see all of that. But yeah, you might want to take a little read of that. We're not experts by any stretch, but I think we've done okay. It looks okay to me, and it's stood up for a few years so far. The sheep seem to like it. Now we're going to go up here. We're going to go through to the next pasture where the sheep aren't, because Mariana's pregnant, as you can probably see from her belly there. She wants to go into the sheep. So I'm going to quickly go in there, keep the sheep that side, let Mariana through the gate, and then yeah, we'll continue the tour. This here is Godfrey, our ram. He's a fine specimen of a ram, aren't you, Godfrey? Hey, buddy, showing us your teeth there, smiling at us. That's Sweetie. All of our sheep here, they all have names. I'm not sure how many we've got at the moment. I think we've got 14, 15, something like that. And yeah, all of the females are pregnant. Or hopefully all of the females are pregnant. We should be expecting lambs from them within the next 2 months. Maybe a bit less than that, maybe within the next month. Hey, buddy. And yeah, they are my pride and joy. You can hear Chloe crying in the background because she's eager to come in here. But I need to just make sure Godfrey gets out of the way, because he is he's a bit of a handful. He's got a hard-hitting head there, and he does like to headbutt occasionally, as is common with sheep and goats. So hey Sweetie, how's it going? So yeah, we'll just get him out of the way so that Mariana's nice and safe, and then yeah, we'll continue on through the olive groves. Okay, now we come up to the next part of the tour. Fika Key, you want me to stay here? You want me to stay here? Chloe's going to do the tour without us. She's going to leave us behind. And yeah, now we come into our olive grove. Vou ficar aqui, não faz mal, não faz mal. Bless her heart, she wants to go off with mum alone. Yeah, so this is the main part of our olive grove. This is the lower terrace in our olive grove. So there's roughly, I think, about 100 and I'm not sure, I think it's about 130 olive trees in here. We've just had the olive harvest, like I was saying earlier. You can see still some of the branches on the floor here, and yeah, it looks like we probably got roughly, you can see some of the olives on the floor in actual fact. Some of the ones that got knocked off by the wind and everything. We have a water mine just behind here. The farm has quite a few water sources. We have 2 boreholes. It's not really necessary to have 2 boreholes, but we installed 2 at the time, 8 years ago when we first moved here, because we wanted 1 for the house and 1 for all of our orchards and for our animals and everything. And just to be on the safe side, someone recommended we get 2. It's really not necessary. We have more than enough water with the main one. But yeah, at least it's on the safe side. You can see all of the sheep. All of the sheep on the other side of the gate down there. Sorry, Godfrey, we're leaving you behind. They're eager to carry on the tour with us. And then yeah, as we keep coming up, we're going to show you some more of the water sources. We have numerous streams on the land. We have 1 stream that runs right through all of our poultry pasture, and that means that all of the poultry, the geese, the ducks, the chickens, everything, they all have their own dedicated water source. So that means we don't have to lug heavy water drinkers around and worry about them freezing up and stuff. So they have a running water source. So that's nice and handy. Keeps nice and clean for the ducks and geese too, because they really are messy, ducks and geese. And then yeah, you'll see there. Oh, here comes Lily. Come on, Lily. You could just about start to see we're coming right up on the land now. You can see in the distance there, that's the Serra da Estrela mountain. That's the highest mountain on mainland Portugal, 1,993 meters altitude. We're across the valley, however, on the Gardunha mountain, which stands at roughly 1,400 meters altitude. So yeah, keep coming up through the olive groves. And as we keep coming up, we're now standing underneath this tall Madona, which is a strawberry fruit tree. And my gosh, I think it is one of the biggest Madronas I've seen in the whole of Portugal. It's really, really large. I'm 6'2" and there's absolutely no way I can touch the lowest branches. The strawberry fruit is a really interesting fruit. There's a few here on the floor, a few that birds and everything have all eaten. But they, yeah, they're a really interesting fruit. They make aguardente with them here. You can see quite a few of them have fallen here amongst the oak leaves. They make aguardente, which is like a moonshine, a very, very strong alcoholic drink. And people tell me, I don't know if it's true or not, but numerous people have told me that if you eat too many of the madronas, the strawberry fruits, apparently it can actually make you drunk. Never tried that though. That's one to do on a rainy day. We've had quite a few rainy days though. Speaking of rainy days, the last few weeks, the last month in actual fact, we've had feels like monsoon season here in Portugal. Yeah, really wet indeed. Fantastic though, because we really need it here for all of the pastures, all of the grasses, the dams, the lakes and everything. We need them to fill up the rivers, everything like that. Wow, I like that view. That is beautiful. I'll never tire of that view, never. You can actually see, you can't right now, funnily enough, now I'm going to mention it, but normally you can see on the peak, which is just where my finger is there. There's the 2 observatory towers. They were built 7 meters tall to make up the height to 2,000 meters on the mountain there. But yeah, normally you can see them, but there's a little cloud covering them today. But you can actually go up there. There's a restaurant and some little local traditional shops that sell artisanal products, cheeses, everything from the region, wines, honeys, everything like that. Lots of fruit and things up there too. Really nice. They actually have a ski resort, the only ski resort in Portugal, which also is extremely interesting. We have a well there, but that is not the well that I'm going to show you. That one's just a normal well. If I keep moving up the farm, 2 more terraces, there's a much more interesting well that I think you'll like. It's really beautiful. And there's another lovely big fig tree here as well. Come on, Chloe. Bless her heart. She absolutely loves running around the farm. Don't you, Chloe? Do you like the farm? Yeah? She loves running around the farm, picking all the little wildflowers and everything, all of the fruit, veggies in the veg patch, eggs in the chicken coop. She loves it. And what a fantastic childhood. That was the reason why we wanted a farm in Portugal. All of the food you can grow yourself, the beautiful lifestyle, the lovely welcoming Portuguese people, and yeah, just a fantastic place to raise your family. Come on, Chloe, hurry up. Are you coming? Bless her heart. And now we are on the very, very tip top, the highest terrace of our farm. Mariana was just saying to me that I haven't told all of the viewers. I have, she just obviously wasn't watching the videos. I thought you were a subscriber, Mariana. Yeah, she was saying that I haven't told all of you guys that we're expecting a little boy. But yeah, Mariana's pregnant, we're expecting a little boy, and he's gonna be born late February. Fingers crossed, hey Mariana? So yeah. So I thought, yeah, probably best just to say that because Mariana thinks I haven't told you. And then as we come right up here, there's the last entrance to our farm, the back gate, so to speak, where Lily is now. This is our second sheep barn. So up in the highest sheep pasture, they have another barn so they can hide away in there if it's a rainy day or something like that. We have a pigsty next to the sheep barn here. That's a very old pigsty, really small, not how I would want to keep pigs. It's a very small little area there. I'm going to build a thing out the front here, or maybe on the other side on the back, build a nice pasture for them. You can see the back is just full of weeds and things at the moment. The sheep don't go in there, so yeah, that might be a nice place to keep pigs. They'll turn the land over, and yeah. And then we have another meat source because we are trying to be as self-sufficient on the farm here as possible. We're not 100% of the way there, and we're never going to get 100% of the way there. It's just too hard to be 100% self-sufficient. But we're as close as we're probably going to get, I suppose, to being self-sufficient in animal products, vegetables from the veg patch, and of course fruit from the orchards too. So that's about as good as we can hope for, I think. Here, where Mariana and Chloe are now. Be careful, Chloe. It's a long drop. This is the well on the top of the land here. Not sure if you can quite make that out on the camera, but it's a nice big drop down. That's full of fish, that well as well. And there is a little door there. You'll see me come out of there in a second. I'm going to go down and show you inside the well. And then as we come down, it's a bit dark down here. I haven't got a torch. We have this little spiral-esque staircase. And we come into here. You can see some of the fish. There's some goldfish or something in there. Nice. And it is it's roughly a 7 to 8 metre drop from the top. And we actually measured it in a video a long way back. Hey, Chloe. Hey. Wave. Say hi. Hi. Yeah, so it's 7-8 metres from the top. Yeah, we did actually film it. We had a big rock with some cord round it, and we dropped the rock in the water. So from the top level of the water here, right down to the bottom, it's a further 7-8 metres. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I'll put a link to the video on the screen here so you can see us measuring it. And yeah, really fantastic. Super deep. There's a lot of fish in there as well. Actually, I didn't realise how many are in there. Nice.
I see some orange.
They've bred, I think. Yeah, there's quite a few goldfish. Beautiful. Okay, now as we come up, hey Chloe, here I am. That's pretty much it. That is our farm. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything, please do leave them in the comments below. Yeah, hope you all have a fantastic week, and look forward to seeing you all again next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Chloe.
Bye bye, people.